Alright, so it's been a while since I made a video, but here goes. I'm trying to hook up a relay to make my electric fans work. I've got electric fans hooked up here behind the shroud. There's two of them. I hooked the hot wires together, hooked the grounds together. The grounds I have hooked to the wall of the car. The hot wire I have run into a relay. This is my relay. I followed the wiring diagram. The hot wire is my red wire, and I've got it with a 30 amp fuse going directly to the hot battery post. The black wire here is hooked to one of the, I don't know all the terminals, but is hooked to the thermostat sensor, which is down here located in between a couple of spark plug wires, which I had unhooked to get the old one out. The old one didn't have a connector on it, and I had to jack the car up and put some car jacks under, or car blocks underneath, or whatever you call it, jack blocks underneath it, those things, to get it to stand up in the air. Put a bucket underneath it to catch any kind of fluid coming out. Of course, a little bit of antifreeze come out. I pulled the old one out and put the new plug in very quickly, and then hooked up this wire. This yellow wire here goes to the mechanical readout in the car, and this wire had an offset wire, and I went ahead and just hooked that into it. That way it could sense the temperature for the readout, mechanical readout, and it also will trigger this relay. The white wire I've got run to a switch. The switch says to have it one end to the ground and one end to the relay. I am hooking the switch up here right now just to test this before I run wire into the dash. If this works, I will then put this switch in the dash, or in the dash area. That way I can flip it on and flip it off. The way this is supposed to work is I'm supposed to be able to have the fans come on when the temperature gets hot enough, or I can manually switch it on with a switch. That's how this relay thing is supposed to work. And I'll post a couple of pictures of the diagram that I got off the internet. This was supposed to come with some instructions, but it didn't. But that's fine, whatever. If you go online and look up wiring diagram for electric fan, you'll get a bunch of variations of ideas in the way people have wired them up. Before testing this though, this car has been sitting without being cranked for about 2 months. And it's been pretty cold, and this car needs, because I'm not driving it every day or even every week, it does need to be put on the battery charger from time to time. I bought a battery tender, but I bought a generic one. I'll show you an example. I bought one of these from Harbor Freight, and people were warning me, don't leave that hooked up because it'll fry your battery. I am trying to put the battery tender on my batteries that are sitting still every now and then. I don't want it to burn up the battery, so I'm not going to leave it on all the time. I am going to put it on every now and then just to kind of refresh the battery, even if it's just getting a trickle charge every now and then. Maybe that'll help keep the longevity of the battery going. I've also got the motorcycle battery being charged also. That way, hopefully I can continue the longevity of the battery. This one, I think I replaced this battery and the one on the motorcycle this past, or the one on the lawnmower this past year. Which this one was about 4 years old and needed to be replaced anyway. I don't know how long they generally last for you, but 4 years seems to be my going trend on the motorcycle. This is a 2004, so we've had this 10 years now. Really, 10 years. It's 2014 right now. Wow. It's hard to believe that's 10 years old. I don't think I have but like 4,000 miles on it. Man, that's something. Anyway, it's January and we've had a lot of cold weather, but today it's actually very nice. It's very comfortable. I am wearing long pants and a long sleeve shirt and a sweatshirt. I had a hoodie on this morning because it was bitter cold. But right now I'm comfortable with my hoodie on, and I don't want to go in the house because I'm eager to try this. But I kind of feel like just sitting here and reflecting on what I've done, what I've worked on. I got this for Christmas. Let's make that a new video quick.